Really sorry about the lighting situation here. It's only just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty dark, so I haven't used the lights in the car, obviously. And I just wanted to do another quick Road To Invictus update. So it's Tuesday morning now, and I'm just about to head up to Bristol, to the Bristol Centre for Enablement, where I'm going to be there from today, Tuesday, until Friday, testing a new kind of way that the NHS hopefully are going to do business. Now, normally what they do is, if you have prosthetic issues, you go in, you get an appointment, you go home, you go back to your appointment, you get one bit of work done, you go home, you go back for another appointment, you get another bit of work done, you go home, and it's a continuing loop of in and out of hospital or prosthetic centres. And for me now, having to drive from Plymouth to Bristol, it's a pain in the ass. So I've come to a sort of agreement with them where I'm going to go up and sit there for 4 days solid and get a complete prosthetic overhaul. So I'm getting my running blades resoled, I'm getting a couple of my arms fixed where I've trashed them from training in the gym. I'm getting a couple of adjustments made to things like my stubbies, some maintenance work done, just loads and loads of bits and pieces. Sorry guys, my arm's locking up. So what's the point in this video? Well, I'm going to be out of action for 4 days. I'm going to be basically in a prosthetic centre on a plinth for 4 days, taking my legs off, putting my legs on, playing with arms, making adjustments, blah, 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 all that normal stuff. So I'm at the game for 4 days. That means I cannot train for 4 days. I'm away from Plymouth, I'm away from the gym, I'm away from any of the equipment that I need to be able to train for the Invictus Games. Sorry guys, I just keep getting cramp in my shoulder. So I'm not going to be able to train. That's the upshot of it. However, just because I can't train my body doesn't mean I can't train my mind. So I'm going to take this opportunity. I've loaded up my phone with podcasts. I've got a couple of books in my bag what I'm going to read. I've got bits and pieces to do. So while I'm there, I'm going to use the time wisely. I'm not going to sit there and dwell on the fact that I can't physically train, and I'm going to start doing the whole mindset thing. And I've got a couple of podcasts which I've downloaded about athletes' mindsets and champion mindsets and all that kind of stuff. So just a quick video to say that's what I'm going to do. Don't waste your time. Find ways to use it positively. I'm going to log this whole week, so this is probably going to be about a 10-minute video. And this is the first part. So I'm going to make my way up there now, and I will check back in with you guys soon. All right, here we are. We are at the Bristol Centre for Enablement. I've got here early, as I like to do. And I guess we'll just see what the next 4 days hold. And like I said, I'll plan on, although I'm going to be sat on a plinth most of it, stuck in a room, I plan on making the most of that time and being as productive as I can be. Got to train the mind. So here's a repair that I need made to an arm. From constant hand biking and rowing, it has sawed itself in half effectively from the carbon. And then I need to get this little, I don't even know what this is, but I need to get rid of it. Alright, so it begins. So that's the end of day one. That's Tuesday finished. It does suck not being able to get to the gym, not being able to train. But like I said, we're trying to keep on top of things mentally. Tomorrow morning, even though I don't have to, I'm going to be up at 05:30. Meditating, listening to podcasts, stretching, and having a good day of eating well-balanced food. So even though we can't get to the gym, we can't train, we can still do what we can still do. So here we are, day 2 in the Bristol Enablement Centre. I'm rocking Cy Harmer's Amputees Reassemble t-shirt, and hopefully I'll get these running blades resold today, and then maybe just maybe, definitely not making any promises, I might start running again, as much as I hate running. All right, day 2 progress update. We have been, what have I been doing? I guess meditating, just focusing mentally while I've been lying here on this plinth. Read a bit of Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crush It, did a bit of social media. On a prosthetics front, I now have another one of these. This is a kayak in hand, which is the same hand that I use on my hand bike. However, because on my hand bike it kept coming off, I've what do they call them? Zip tied it on with like 8 zip ties and masking tape, so it's not like you can pull it on, pull it off. So I got a new one, which I'm going to use now for rowing instead of the hook, which I'm hoping will improve my rowing. We've also got lubricant, because you can never have enough lube. And next up, my personal favourite, and this is a great service that the NHS do. You know, you got free tea, you got free coffee, you got free water. They also do this funny bottle of orange juice. I just found it here when I came in. I had a sip. It's quite tangy. Tastes a bit like orange Lucozade with a twist of lemon. Anyway, that's the progress update. So we got a new hand now. Hopefully rowing's going to be a lot, not easier, but better. I'm not going to have to fight against holding the actual handle anymore when I'm rowing, so that hopefully will improve my time. We got lots of lubricant, the legs are getting tweaked, and we have a toilet. So I just found out that my right foot is broken, which isn't ideal. However, looking on the bright side of things, at least I don't have to go to hospital, at least I don't have to have surgery, at least I don't have to wait for any bones to heal, I don't have to take any medication, and I'm not going to be laid up in a bed for weeks, if not months. All I will do is reorder one, which I've already done. It should be here from Germany tomorrow morning. I undo 4 bolts, put a new foot on, do those bolts up, and I am out the door. So, silver lining and all that, we'll keep cracking on. I still haven't managed to get to the gym. The problem I find is all these gyms want you to sign bits of paper, fill out, 50-page documents, sign waivers, get inductions. All I want to do is go in there, train, and then leave. Now, while I'm saying that, and on that note, if anyone knows of an app, if there's an app, and if there's not, someone much cleverer than me should make one, which pinpoints gyms in your local area. So if I fly to Mexico, or America, or Singapore, or I'm in London, not like Uber at all really, but you kind of just log onto your app and it says, this is a gym in this area, this is what the prices are, you don't need an induction, you just tip up and you train. That could be the next £1 billion idea. If anyone has it, let me know, and I want a 10% shared profit. Right, now I'm off to Mercedes, because I don't have to be in for another 3 hours yet, back to prosthetics. So I am going to go and test drive a car, because I am looking at a new one, the Motability car I have. This beautiful Ford S-Max is up for exchange in July, so I'm going to go see what Mercedes can do for me. Alright, so it's Friday now. It is the last day here. Getting some final adjustments made, but made a lot of good progress. Still getting supplied with these juice bottles. Very, very good. I've got to find out what the name of this juice is. It's tangy, it's refreshing, I like it. So I'm going to look at getting some at home. But hopefully we're going home in the next couple of hours. And yeah, I guess then spend the weekend with the fam. Looking forward to getting back in the gym. I'm going to get back on the hand bike Sunday morning, because it has been tough not being able to train for a week. I have kept myself on the ball mentally, listening to podcasts, reading books, etc., etc. But nothing beats a good blowout in the gym. Well, folks, that's it. We're done. A week up here in Bristol. I'll just reiterate and summarise. It's been difficult because I haven't been able to get to the gym. However, we've been keeping on top of other things. It's been a great opportunity actually to get some rest. I've never had so much free time, especially not in the last 3 or 4 years. So it's been good to get some downtime, to clear my mind, to watch some mind-numbing, boring television, nothing that's too taxing on the brain. I haven't had to be rehearsing for speeches. I've kept on top of my emails and all that kind of stuff, but it's been nice to unwind, relax a little bit, get some work done, make some progress, move forward, and now I'm getting back home. I'm going to spend some time with my family, and Sunday morning I am back in the game. So stay tuned as we continue to document this road to the Invictus Games.